What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Conscious Mantra. This is your host, Rex. Today, we have a really special guest, a really special guy. I look up to him about all my financial helps, and he's really good at what he does. He is the he knows with the name of Zen on Instagram. Okay, so not let's not just waste too much time. Over to you, Zen. Let's give my audience a little bit a brief about you. Like what you do, where you at, and what kinds of rabbit hole you dig on a daily basis.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to share some of the information about everything happening in the world. Basically, I'm not a financial guy. I'm not a crypto guy. Just go where the research takes me. And through years and years and years of just digging any rabbit hole I could find, surprisingly, I became a crypto fanatic. So that's just where the research takes me. I try to have an open mind about everything. And having that open mind has allowed me to not approach certain things with cognitive dissonance. What's it called? I'm saying it wrong. But actually, okay, something I don't understand or maybe something I don't like, that inspires me. Well, I got my New Balance shirt.
The Inspire the Dream, yes.
It's gold too, by the way. It's gold.
Oh, yeah. Bring back the gold standard, baby.
Yeah, so I get inspired to figure out, okay, I don't like this, why? And then sometimes I get my mind changed. And what actually happened was Bitcoin, it dipped in March. And I was already I've been in crypto since around 2017, but I wasn't like a fanatic. I had a tremendous amounts of success in the 2017 bull run. It was awesome. But when COVID happened and everything shut down, that's really when I started to, there's something more going on. What's the bigger narrative at play? And everything I was looking into was this whole thing is purely economic. It's a secret war about who's going to control the new financial system. And what was the first thing they started telling us? The first thing they started telling us was cash was dirty, and we should get rid of cash because it could carry the whatever you want to call it. So that's just part. Also here in Vegas, I've seen all the QR codes popping up everywhere. You can't get a name. They have the QR code, which is crypto. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I started researching into Bitcoin. I was like, this is weird. How is it this technology that's disrupting everything? They just let the creator, no one knows who the creator is. Yeah, right. So that led me to XRP and everything. Well, what do you want to talk about first?
Yeah, I really want to talk about is the cryptocurrency is your biggest rabbit hole, which shook you from the codes and everything. What is this episode will be specially made for my Indian audiences, which are seeking for help to get a better portfolio, in their financial system and everything. So I find you as a one of the perfect guy to lead the conversation and lead these people. So before we go, I just wanted to convey this message to my audiences that we are not the financial advisors here. We just share our personal opinions. So anything we advise is just our personal opinions, not the financial advice or the legal advice. So research everything by yourself, what we are saying, and then come to the conclusion, and then invest wherever you want, and then find what the truth is really about, right? So yeah, so first I really want to talk about the cryptocurrency game, because now India is stepping forward into this game, because at first there was this news coming that India is representing this bill or an act to ban all the private cryptocurrencies, which is pretty much every cryptocurrency, right? So they tried to ban, but they pulled back the bill. I don't know why. Now there is no news about banning the cryptos and everything. And suddenly I'm seeing a huge hype of Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't have any personal problem with or any personal view with the Ethereum, but Bitcoin, as we all know, is the shitcoin. It's just it's just another name I have given to the Bitcoin. And people really don't know what Bitcoin really represents, right? So let's start with with a little bit history of Bitcoin and why people should invest in some other cryptocurrencies too, apart from Bitcoin, and what is the Bitcoin's future right now?
Well, I'll start off with a metaphor. Let me ask you this. When smartphones first came out, what was the first smartphone? The Sidekick, and there's some other few smartphones.
Yeah.
What ends up happening? Newer technology comes around that's more efficient, that's easier to use, that's better, that's cheaper, and has way more benefits comes. And so Bitcoin was the first ever digital asset. I believe it was created, I don't want to give an exact date because I think it was wrong. It might be wrong. But it was created by an anonymous person named Satoshi Nakamoto. And a lot of people like that because there's not an individual party that, quote unquote, owns or controls. It's decentralized, which is awesome. Decentralization is going to change the world. Blockchain is going to save the world. It is an innovative technology that came out, and at the time, it shook the entire world. The one thing about Bitcoin is what it does is it operates off a system called proof of work. So proof of work requires miners to use a significant amount of electricity to mine Bitcoin in order to keep the whole system safe, and a bunch of other reasons that I won't get into to bore you guys. So the negative of that is Bitcoin is not that fast. So if I were to send it to you, it'll probably take 10, 20, 30 minutes. If the network's packed, it's slower. It's going to be high fees. So like there's fees when you want to pull your money out. Also, there are a lot of, like, when the reason why Satoshi left the project was Satoshi had one of Satoshi's partners that were working on Bitcoin basically got invited to a meeting with the CIA. And once the CIA got involved with Bitcoin, Satoshi disappeared. Now, there's a lot of speculation that Satoshi, or the people that Satoshi could be more than one, left Bitcoin. Bitcoin was more than likely the beta test coin, BTC, the trial run. We were able to trial this, get the masses to get familiar with digital assets, cryptocurrencies, and then a whole new project emerged. I believed, I think the second coin or third, I could be wrong, I'm not a historian here, but one of the second or third coins was a project called OpenCoin. So who invested in OpenCoin? Peter Thiel, Arthur Brito, David Schwartz, Chris Larson, Jed McCaleb. So they had this whole team that was part of Bitcoin that went on to work for XRP. Now XRP is faster, so it's free to use. It's more efficient. It doesn't require electricity, so it doesn't require all that energy. And number two, what I love so much about it is XRP is an American tech company. So what's happened with Bitcoin is because there's mining, there is a benefit to mine, right? These people that mine are able to get rewards. So anytime there's an incentive, it's going to create people to get greedy, right? That's just how people work. So the mining has actually become centralized in China for Bitcoin. So yes, majority of the miners are based out of China, surprisingly by the Three Gorges Dam. So a lot of them are over there. And so basically China has control of the first generation of Bitcoin. And what have you noticed in politics? Don't they have a huge influence in a lot of governments right now, like the SEC and stuff like that? So that's why everybody's pushing this, because they want that side to win. XRP is an American patriot coin. It's USA, and that's why they don't want it to win, because USA has been dominating for so long. People don't want the USA to dominate. They want someone else to emerge. So XRP, they're trying everything in their power to stop XRP because it's going to create a level playing field. There's so much more we could get into, but let me just get your followers excited.
Yeah.
So I have a Padawan behind me. I actually just finished a coaching session. I do coaching one-on-one. I just got done coaching him. He could testify. I told him months ago, I told him, sell your Bitcoin, sell your Ethereum. And he is a neighbor to me, so I can kick his ass and give him financial advice. But what happened, dude? You told me you have the most money you've ever had in your life. Is that true?
That is very true, yes.
And that's all XRP,
Wow.
right?
That is XRP, baby.
Basically, what my channel is doing is taking conscious, awake people that are open-minded to all this political BS, and we're giving them plays, giving them tips, inside secrets in order to become powerful, become the new 1%, because money talks. And when we have money, it's just an energy. We could do things like we could go to India and we could go all over the world. We could connect with, we could do a conference because we have the resources. But I talked a lot. Do you want to slow me down a little bit?
No, it's all right. Like that's what I think. When people have a lot of knowledge about something, let them talk. Like that's how you get all the things from them and learn. So yeah, before I go further, I really want to let people know that Zen have some special one-on-one coaching for cryptocurrency to learn the people who wants to learn the cryptocurrencies and everything. I'm going to post Zen all the Zen Zen's links of Telegram, his YouTube and everything on my description. So if anyone want to join his classes, they're really like affordable, I believe. What are the charges you take if you
actually everything I do is free.
Oh yeah, that I know. Yes, exactly.
Everything I do is free.
Exactly.
Everything.
Yes.
I have a Telegram. You could go look at the Telegram. People are making thousands of dollars. We just called Shiba a few days ago.
Bro, yeah, you are the one who told the Kangs to invest in Shiba.
Someone put $50 in, and now their accounts are like $1,200.
Yes, bro, I know.
Oh,
I made a lot of money from Shiba.
Yeah, we're teaching people how to fish in the Telegram for free.
Yeah.
Everything absolutely. We do, YouTube's for free. Everything's for free because I believe, like, if I'm actually doing what I'm saying I'm doing and I'm making money on crypto, why would I don't need the money to charge.
Yes.
However,
yeah, I agree.
I don't do coaching anymore, but for your people, I'll open it back up. I do one-on-one coaching only because I don't want to waste my time on someone who's not invested. So it is a $50 donation. I only have so much free time, so it's rare. But if I have the time, I will do $50 one-on-one consultations that help you learn how to do portfolios. Where do you store your crypto? And we could talk about all that too if you want.
Yes. But, so what? Why I talked about this is of course, I know you are giving everything for free. Like I'm on your Discord server, I'm on your Telegram, I subscribe to your YouTube, and as I told you that you are the one who advised us to invest on Shiba coin, right? And I did, and I am making double. It's double right now. The amount I invested, and now it's double, and I believe it will go up and up, right? So that's how we make money, and that's how everyone is making money from crypto. Like whatever you have, invest it in a right thing. Don't just waste money. Just respect the money, and it will come back. Money attracts money, right? So I completely agree, and I know you are doing such a wonderful and tremendous job for the community. I met this guy. I don't know if I still have him or not, but I lost him. I kind of lost him. His name was Mayday Sniper or something on Instagram. So when I met him, he told that he teaches people how to invest, like how to do trading. So I asked, why do you do that? So he said that first we make those people financially free, then we red pill them. Because one of the major concern with the people is that I don't have time. I have to do the 9-to-5 job, and like I'm not financially free. I'm a corporate slave and everything. So that's why I cannot focus into the community. Like I cannot contribute to the movement, the spiritual war we are having right now. So that's why I believe the financial freedom is one of the major things one should have to have before getting into the movement, right? So that's what you are doing, and it's the best thing like one can contribute to, right? So what is the idea for you behind the term financial freedom? What do you see when I say the term financial freedom? What is the idea behind it?
Well, I think the definition of financial freedom is to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. The definition of being free. I talk about this a lot on my channel. Is I've noticed something, especially there are some individuals, we're no different than slaves.
Yeah.
We have a little bit more freedom than slaves, because I've known people here in Las Vegas that have lived here for 40 years. They've never been able to experience even California and the beach, which is 4-hour drive. Why? They simply don't have the time.
Yes.
What is time? Time is money. They don't have the resources. They don't have the time because they're chained down to a limited 9-to-5 job that every year, let's talk about what money is. So every year that salary that you have is becoming more and more devalued. So it's okay if I talk about the whole money rabbit hole?
Yeah, sure. Like it's the one of the biggest rabbit hole we should talk about. Why is this, happening?
Basically, everybody has two choices right now. Okay? Stay on the path that we've been on with the government money, or do something new.
Yes.
Okay? So there's two different choices. I'm going to start with this. So the first choice is, let's stay with the government money. At one point in time in history, money was actually gold.
Yes.
You know that? So money was gold. And that's God's money. There's a value to it. There's use case to it, and it's precious.
Yeah.
I believe at some point, Richard Nixon, I don't know the exact story or who, but at one point we stopped the gold standard. And if we were to look at a chart, the power of our purchasing power is, I don't know how it is in India, but I'm sure it's similar, is like going down.
Yeah, it is.
So you used to be a teacher on a teacher salary. You used to be able to own a home. You used to be able to go on vacation, do everything you want to do with way less money than it takes now. What are we seeing right now with lumber? Lumber is going astronomically through the roof. This is all related to inflation. And they're printing more and more money, and it's going to keep coming. I believe universal basic income could be on our path. What's that going to do? So they're printing more money than ever been done. It's literally an experiment. And what happened? So if I unleashed a trillion Michael Jordan shoes, no one's going to care about them anymore because everybody has them. Value comes from being scarce.
Yes.
So now going to the other side is there's an entirely new asset class being birthed, which is crypto. Crypto is the opposite. There's a finite, so for example, there's only 100 billion XRP that will ever exist for the rest of the world. I believe XRP will be adopted by every single bank, every single institution. So it's going to be around for the next 50 years. Our generation, me and you, are able to get in at the ground floor level and accumulate these 100 billion XRP before anybody else.
Yes.
If you stay on the government money, what do we know is going to happen? That shit's going to be devalued, and you're going to lose more and more of your wealth every single year. And most people haven't done the research. They don't even know it. It's called, they're stealing your money secretly in the shadows. So you could do that, or you could buy an asset that is solving a problem that also cannot be censored. So for people like me and you, we need this shit. Like, we talk about outspoken things. We need something that cannot be censored and cannot be manipulated. So there's only 100 billion. That's it. They can't print more out of thin air. So the value will keep raising instead of the opposite of going down. So we're going into an abundant economy where things are going up rather than things being deflated or whatever.
Deflation. Yeah.
So those are the two. That's literally what's happening right now in the world. And do you want me to go into like the problems that XRP solves?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because one of the major thing I want to talk about in this episode is XRP, because I am like really pushing people to invest in XRP right now, because I think we are just 1% of the population, only 1% or something only of the whole world's population hold the XRP, right? It's just that, right? So
yeah, it's funny because we kind of are in this bubble where all of us own XRP, so it seems like everybody owns XRP. But if you actually look at it, it's only like 0.27% of the world own XRP, and that's what I'm saying about getting in something at the ground floor level.
Yes. Yeah, so let's talk about XRP and how it can solve the problem. Like the two ways which we are talking about. One is the being the government slave and giving all our money and time, everything to the government, and other is like holding everything you have in your power. So let's talk about our own powers. Like that XRP is, which is gonna give us the power back, right? So let's just get into this rabbit hole of XRP and why we think XRP is the future and XRP is next Bitcoin.
Okay, so there's so much. So XRP makes you your own bank. You could get a ledger. You could hold all your XRP on a ledger, which is unhacked. It's off the internet. It's yours. You own it, just like
It's
you
a cold
own
storage.
just like you own gold.
Yeah.
You own your XRP, so you no longer are dependent on a bank. Actually, by owning XRP, the banks are dependent on the XRP holders. So you're becoming valuable to the banks because the banks need XRP to transact. So let me tell you what's wrong right now with our financial system. If I was to send money from here, and Brad Garlinghouse talks about this all the time, to you in India, it's going to take days. Let's say it was an emergency. And this happens a lot. In Vegas, people from other countries will come and bartend and work on the strip, and they send money back to their home. What happens if it was an emergency and you needed that money right now and you had to wait for Swift, which takes days, and it costs a lot of money, so they're taxing you to send it to get, and it's an emergency. XRP fixes that. I believe in 2021 we should be able to send payments instantly. Like why hasn't this been done? Because there is cabal bankers, correspondent bankers that basically control how money flows, and they're getting pieces of the pie. I told you it's a tax to send money from here to India, right?
Yes.
Who is getting that tax? The cabal. So in order for us to really change the world, the reason why I believe Martin Luther King ended up getting assassinated was he switched from the civil rights to economic empowerment. So if we really want to have a fair, level playing field in a world peace, we have to change the way we do money. So what is XRP going to do? I'm going to be able to send money from me to you, 3 seconds. There's no bank that interferes, just me and you. I send it from me to you. I don't have to go through a bank. I don't have to do anything. We're cutting the middleman out. Number 2, XRP makes everything interoperable. So what does that mean? So have you ever had a friend, I don't know how it is in India, but in America, there's different payment apps like Cash App, PayPal,
we have it. Yeah,
Venmo.
we have it. Yeah.
Heard of those?
Yeah, we have it.
How come I can't send cash from Venmo to PayPal or from PayPal to my bank? They don't interoperate.
Yes.
But do you notice how on emails you could send money from, you could send someone an email from AOL to Yahoo and it works fine?
Yes.
Because there's internet protocols that allow everything to interoperate.
Yes.
XRP is doing that for payments so that all the systems in the world, whether it's Chinese money, USA money, French money, Bitcoin, actually XRP makes Bitcoin adoptable. Because you can't go to the store and buy groceries with Bitcoin. You need the XRP ledger. So that's what we're going to do. So XRP is going to make all these systems interoperate as one flawless, frictionless system. And I believe that's going to change the world, and it's needed, and it's got to be done now. So those are really two big key things that makes XRP untouchable, in my opinion.
Yeah, bro, I totally agree with your point. Like yesterday I sent some money to Nitro. It's like around $324. And if you convert $324 American dollars to Indian currency, it's like around 25,000 Indian rupees. It's a lot, like half of my paycheck. So when I did that, I used PayPal, and bro, like I sent 324 and he got 309. they took like more than $14 or something as a tax or something, and it took me around 30 to 40 minutes to send him the amount, and it's still on hold. It will gonna take at least 3 to 7 days. The PayPal notification told him that it will gonna take like 3 to 7 days to show that amount in his bank account. So that's slow how it is, sending the money. Even if it's online payments like via PayPal or Venmo or something, or whether it is wire transfer or anything else, it all take a lot of money. Like I'm shifting to America this August, and I have to transfer all my money from my bank account to the American bank account, which I'm going to open it while I'll be there. I have to use the Forex, right? The Forex card and everything, and they charge a lot. Like if I'm sending 1 lakh Indian rupees, like 100,000 Indian rupees, they're going to charge like around 20 to 30% for that. And it's a huge amount. If the amount is higher, the tax is higher, and the amount you're gonna pay it for like nothing is higher, right? So I think that's the one of the major point why I invested in XRP, and why I'm investing in Telcoin too. Like because they are introducing their own wallet and everything. Yeah, we'll talk about Telcoin later on, but. As I know, you can confirm it if I'm right or wrong, that XRP charges really, really, really low amount of transfer fees or something like that. It's like nothing. It's nothing, right? Nil or something. What is it? If I'm true or not?
Well, the funny thing is, everything you just said is like, why do these bankers deserve your money for pushing a button?
Yeah.
And I can see, okay, yeah, I'll be willing to pay you that fee if your service was top level, if it was instant, fast, amazing technology. Yeah, I'll pay your fee gladly, but I'm not going to pay your fee and have a super slow ancient technology. What was the question again?
What is the transfer fee of sending money in XRP? In XRP.
Dude, less than a penny. So most of the
Yeah.
time it's like a fraction of a penny.
I think it's like 1,000th of a penny.
Yeah, it's like 1,000th of a penny. So
Okay, so that means if
now
you
now you're seeing why these bankers don't want XRP to be adopted.
Yes. No transfer fees, no transfer fees. So they'll not get any money from us, only just for transferring money to our friends or colleagues. They'll not get anything. They'll be bankrupt. So they are already bankrupt, So, but they now will be mainstreamly bankrupt or something like that, right? So they don't want it. That's why they are like trying to suppress, the XRP and Ripple and what they're trying to do, right? So yeah, I'm totally agree to your point, and it's so amazing, like when we talk about crypto. I really want to ask your guy that when he started investing in XRP, so like when I started my crypto journey, and when I was not doing the crypto trading and everything, I was something else. But now I feel like, oh my God, my future is secured.
Right.
Because shifting to another country is really a big deal. It's not just a small thing. Like you are investing all your investment. Because I'm gonna do that, right? I'm gonna invest so many money to shift to America, right? But I still have this peace in my mind or heart that my future is secure.
Right.
I'm taking education loan, I know, but because I don't have that much cash, so I'm gonna take the education loan. But still, I know that if these bankers, these fuckers, gonna take like double the amount of loan, but still, I'm still filthy rich. I'm still saving my future because I have invested in the right thing, like right investment. So yeah, I really wanted to know what your guy thinks about it, like about his future, like how happy it makes him when he talks about the XRP, when he when he see the crypto game is going up, the XRP game is going up, and we will skyrocket to the moon. Like I really want to have his testimony. Like what do you yeah, man, what do you think?
Yeah, well, I'm trying. I'm only 22 years old.
Bro, I'm just 23. I'm at your age.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I work on cars. I got invested into XRP sometime
Speak up though. You gotta make sure you speak up.
No, yeah, you're coming fine. You're coming fine. Yeah.
XRP like about a year and a half ago. And like you were saying, man, you just know like there's a little piece in you know that you know that your future is secure. You know, I work really, really hard in every job that I've had. So I definitely feel like that when the time comes for us to get this mass amount of wealth, like you were saying, you know, we're going to be ready for it.
Yes, that's, you know, like that this is just a reality check for my audience, you know, like, yeah, it's not just me who thinks this. And my, you know, like I tell this to my colleagues and they think I'm crazy. They're not ready to invest. And I was like, bro, just invest it. And yesterday I like convinced my sister, you know, to invest into this. And she said, if you are investing it, I'm okay. So I said, don't worry, in few years, I'm going to make you a millionaire. Just trust me. We are doing right. We are into the right path, right? Yeah. So yeah,
If I can share this with the audience real quick,
yeah, sure.
Rex, if that's okay, because this is something
sure.
really important right now in crypto. So we're talking about crypto. 99% of crypto is bullshit. I'll be blunt. So 99% of it is not good, and the coins that we're talking about on this episode with Rex are coins that will be adopted.
Yes.
And how do we know when a coin is going to be adopted? One, we never listen to what they tell us. So Elon Musk tomorrow might say some poodle coin is going to the moon and awesome. It might have a great day where it goes up 400%. What we're looking for is 1, government documents, 2, banker documents, 3, political documents. So here's your fans like 45, they like Trump?
Say again?
Does your fans like Trump?
Oh, India loves Trump.
India loves Trump. So here's huge case, because I want to make sure that your fans know that they're investing in a patriot operation. So there was an executive order. So this is how we know XRP is going to be adopted. Trump had an executive order, 13772, I believe, or maybe 13722. I don't know. Yeah. But that whole document was Ripple was a part of the creation of that. Ripple is the company that helped create XRP. And the first thing that Biden did when he got into power was revoke that executive order. That is how powerful XRP is. Unfortunately, most people won't do the research to find all these. There's also one more document, World Economic Forum, Central Bank Digital Toolkit Policy. This is on the World Economic Forum's website. Go to page 17, and they say the most relevant asset is XRP, 17. There's so many of these coincidences. So we're actually looking at real documents that you could find on the website with your own eyes and verify that this is a legit project. And I wanted to just get that out there real quick. And you're 100% right. Your future is secure. His future is secure. And you feel it in your bones, right?
Yeah, exactly. Totally. That's why, you know, like, let's connect it a little bit with spirituality, you know, like, because I know, you know, like you always talk about crypto, but one of the part that people don't know, I don't know if they know or not, but let's just clear the air that you are really what your name represents, Zen Master, right? So how we connect cryptocurrency to spirituality? What is it with spirituality? You know, I'm going to be silly and asking this question, but because I want your take.
I love this question because it's making me think. So I like these questions that make me think. So how is crypto? And it's funny because I'll teach them right now. So when you see someone put their eyes up,
yeah,
they're actually accessing you guys will probably see me do this. They're accessing visualizations, pictures, mind. So I'm looking up, I'm like trying to imagine. So XRP, really what it represents is infinity. So how does it relate to spirituality? It all depends on the individual, of course. I could only speak from my perspective. XRP, you're going to be able to eventually put it into something called the Flare networks, where your XRP is going to be able to create basically rewards, passive interest, and abundance. I believe we really can't live our true spiritual divine destiny if we were worried about where we're going to get paid, where we're going to get food, anything in that nature. As soon as we eliminate money from the equation and we have enough, we have more than enough, that's when we're really able to start living and we're really able to start giving and helping other people at a high level. If you have no money, you're in survival mode. You have to like fight every single day to make ends meet. You're not thinking about world peace.
Exactly.
You don't have the energy because you're too in the rat race. So what I believe crypto represents is an opportunity to get out of the rat race, have a fresh start. And the funny thing is the people that are attracted to this all the time, I could show documents, I could show all this stuff. Some people, there's nobody home when you talk about XRP. Doesn't relate to them at all. They don't feel the frequency. But you tell them about Dogecoin, they love it. Their energy attracts to that coin. So everybody's going to have different crypto that their energy attracts to.
Yeah.
For some reason, on my journey as a crypto content creator, which has only been a short while, most people are very spiritual that own XRP, or they've been doing a lot of like subconscious work on developing their belief system, imagining themselves being wealthy, imagining themselves creating amazing entrepreneur goals, but they never had the abundance to create these things in the old fiat world. So crypto is an opportunity, a fresh start, a new beginning to our generation finally have an opportunity to get ahead. So that way we could do everything we want. I talk about this all the time. Imagine if all the hungry artists that gave up art because they weren't making any money, imagine if they had XRP and they were abundant and they had all the time in the world to create amazing art on the planet. We'd have so much more out there. Just exactly. A lot of it all comes down to money. It's our time. We don't have time. We don't have time to.
Yeah, that's what I think,
Well said.
Yeah, that's what I think similarly, like tell me if you agree with this or not, because, like we are humans. What differentiate us from animals? Animals' life is just over. Their mind don't think way above when their this satisfaction of survival is complete. If they are getting the right amount of safety, shelter, which we call food, and like a place to hide, like they're good with this if their survival instincts are fulfilled. But humans start from where when their survival instincts are fulfilled. Now when we have shelter, when we have food, when we have clothes to wear, we are satisfied with our survival needs and survival instincts. Now everything is our choice. So now it's up to us what we do. Like I can help you when I come to you. I can help you with this movement, or I can totally ignore you. All of them is my choice. So what I think, like this crypto game like XRP and other big money game is doing contributing to our lives is that they're fulfilling our survival needs, so then we can focus. That's what you said, like this about the artist and everything. That's what I think similarly, that if we don't have to worry about the money anymore, all of us will be at the same level. Now it comes to the point who invest how much into the community, into the humanity, right? So I think, that's all, like you said, it's a new beginning, and spirituality is a new beginning of one's life. When you are into this mode of life where you are completely inclined towards the materialistic world and everything. But when you get into the spirituality, when you get into the spiritual realm, your life is changed. That means you are living a new life now from that day onwards. And that's what I think this portfolio, the cryptocurrency portfolio, will gonna do with us, like who can understand what the money really is, and it will gonna set us free so we can contribute more and more towards the humanity and towards our children, like who are voiceless, which I say, So yeah, I completely agree with you. That's what I was expecting as an answer, and you really did that, and very well. Like it's the.
You want one more red pill with it?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm loving it.
Esoteric side of it.
Oh yeah, sure.
So that was the spiritual side of it. we'll go down the rabbit hole a little bit with the esoteric stuff. XRP represents quantum energy, right?
Yes.
If you ever hold gold in your hand or you hold silver in your hand, it's like, wow, there's some frequency from these metals. Like,
Yeah.
holy crap. XRP has this is my theory. So if someone wants to reject it, that's fine. But from my experience, I believe, and I've heard this from other people, Corgi and others, that it represents quantum energy. Quantum energy is basically like pretty powerful. From what I've experienced is that XRP, the true value of it isn't dollar signs, it's not fiat. It's literally allows you to increase your manifestations, what you attract into your life. Most people that hold XRP, they'll tell me that since they had XRP in their possession, their financial literacy, like their financial life has totally changed. Like not just with their investment with crypto, but like people are paying them more, they get promoted. All this good stuff starts happening in their life because they have this God's love. I'm an XRP maxi. It's like God's quantum love. It's like the God particle that you're holding, and it literally improves people's lives. You'll take someone who is completely down, completely destroyed, completely given up. They hold XRP first. It gives them hope. We have all these rumors about $10,000 XRP, $50,000 XRP. That is the dream for these people. So it gives them enough hope to fight another day, to move forward for that next moon day. And then also, so besides the hope, then they have that quantum energy behind them when they're moving forward, and everything just seems to, I don't know, can you guys verify this or no?
Oh yes, absolutely. Like when what you told about the gold and silver, when you have it, you feel something different because it's the element which giving you the throwing the energy from it, and you are feeling it, feeling the energy. And if you talk about the India and gold, it's love. Like it's love, it's true love made in heaven. Indians love gold, and why? Not just to wear it, but they know what. What real power it holds. Like let's talk about Buddhism. Like they are completely out of the materialistic realm, and but you still find gold plated or gold made Buddha statue. Why? Because they don't see gold as something, as a materialistic substance. No, not money or currency, any kind of currency or something. It's auspicious, it's a good omen, it's like something else which you cannot describe, but you can feel. And that's what XRP is: good omen, auspicious. You cannot wear it, but you can have it, like in your ledger, and have it in your locker safe, and you will feel something else happening. Positivity is around you, because and one of the part which is connected with this auspicious and good omen is that we think that our future is secured. Why? Because we are having this positive aura around us. And why it is? Because XRP is throwing something else at us, not just the financial freedom, but the like that's how you said, the quantum energies and everything. And when like when people talk about God and as God and their powers, they don't connect it with the quantum technology or quantum energies. But God is equal to quantum energy and quantum technology. We just don't connect it with it, right? So these things which we are having right now, it's just the modernization of quantum technology. Like earlier it used to be gold, which used to give the positive aura and the good omen and auspicious surrounding. Now it's currency like XRP. That's why
Here's the good news. This quantum stuff is going to help usher in the golden age, because these quantum computers need gold. So you use gold to build these quantum computers.
Oh, yes.
They need each other.
Yes, exactly. I agree. And like why I totally trust this XRP, because it's American. It's American. Secondly, like America was the last country to stop the gold standard, and it will be the first country to start the gold standard again, I believe. Well,
it's funny you brought that up, because I was literally just thinking that. So this is exactly what got me into XRP is I knew that, gold ends the Fed, right?
Yeah.
Famous saying, gold ends the Fed.
Exactly.
Okay, but how do we actually do that? How do we bring the gold standard back in 2022 or 2021 in a modern way? We can't go and ship gold on boats like we used to, or however they used to do it.
Yeah.
We need a faster, more efficient way.
Exactly.
So if we want a gold standard, we have to bring it back. This is a Judy Shelton quote, in a cryptocurrency type of way. We're going to go back to the future, not back to the past.
Yes.
So part of XRP's technology, you can see it on their website, Stellar 2, is actually going to free up the liquidity of gold for the bankers to be able to freely use it at the speed of light from bank to bank,
Okay.
ocean to ocean.
Oh,
So XRP is actually going to be the system that allows the gold standard to come back. So gold and XRP are almost like they need each other. They're a match made in heaven.
I've got
Exactly.
something to say.
Oh yeah, sure, man.
The something that Zach could probably contest more, he probably knows more, is reassurance to me is the X in front of, the RP is the same X that they put in front of gold when you buy it. So that's just a reassurance right there that
Oh
it's
yeah.
no use.
So silver, gold, they all have an X in front of it because the X represents a supranational currency, which means nobody controls it.
Yes.
No nation will, even though it's made in America, America doesn't control XRP.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
America
Exactly.
doesn't control gold.
Completely agree.
So it's supranational. So any coin with the X in front of it means no nation controls it. So XRP, XAU is gold, and like XAG or something is silver or something like that.
Oh yeah.
The X is very important, but I want to backtrack to what we're talking about, the quantum energy. So what I believe is XRP is made for people like you and I who have visions of world peace. So we have this quantum technology that's dispersed, this is for Anthony, amongst these light workers.
Yes.
People that are
Yes.
the people that want the greed, they're invested in Shiba, they're invested in Doge. People that are for greed, they're not invested in XRP. So we disperse this quantum energy into these light workers. Now these light workers who have dreams of world peace now go on steroids because they have this quantum energy, and we're creating this quantum community with the Telegram, everything we have here. You're in India, you're a node in the network. And because we hold the quantum energy, which is like gold, he who holds the gold makes the rules. He who holds the gold owns the timeline. It's switching. XRP is the new gold. So whoever owns XRP makes the rules. So us light workers are making the new rules for the timeline. I firmly believe this through this quantum technology.
Yes.
You could think that's crazy. What do you think? Is that crazy or what?
No, man. I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you my plan why I'm shifting to America. Not like why I'm shifting to America, but what I'm planning to when I'm shifting to America. So I got I got 4 admits from the universities, and the 3 of them were MBA. So and one of was MPA, which is Masters in Public Administration. Out of 3 MBAs, which can really give me the best interest return, like I can make like more than $150,000 in a year per annum, right? But I chose MPA, Public Administration. Why? They don't give the investment return is not that too high because it's not MBA. MBA is different, right? How how MBAs make money, right? But MPA is when you get chance to work for the federal agencies, non-profit organizations, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and everything. So that's what I planned doing because now I know that my future is secure. Even if I have taken a loan from these central banks, Jewish-owned central banks and everything, but still I know my future is secure. As you said that about the artist example, right? So now I know that I can do what I plan to do when I go there, when I complete my degree. I can work for the organizations like who really loves to contribute to the community, like federal jobs who really want to contribute to the community. That's what I'm planning to do, working or opening like the NGOs which really care for children, care for child trafficking things. And I'm not gonna lie, that's what I've planned. And you completely said that right. That's what I have planned, and that's why I think people like us, this is my way to contribute. There are so many other ways to contribute, right? So that's I completely agree with your point, and that's my idea, which I'm gonna execute, which I'm gonna manifest, like in few years. And that's why I think I'm now totally free. I'm not thinking about the materialistic world and like like XRPs, like when I'm not gonna lie, people who still hold XRP are really greedy. I'm not gonna lie that I have seen so many people that they think just as a money basis, but I don't see XRP as a money basis. Like as if it's fulfilling my survival needs, I'm okay. Now it's me who I like, what I want to do, like I want to contribute or not. That's what we talk about, right? So yeah, I completely agree with your point that it connects us. It's not just about the money; it's more than that. Yes, man.
Yeah, I never think about my XRP in dollar amounts. It's so much more, and
Completely.
you just said is on the money. Everything you just said is on the money. So I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Like so let's talk about, we talked about spirituality and a little bit cryptocurrency. Let's talk about the other segment for this show. Like what I think is where the one way you connect to the spiritual realm, to the spirituality, through insight, right? It's all about insight. So how you get connected from inside you, when you are clean from inside, right? So one major thing which we have to clean is the GMO products we eat, right? The food industry, right? So yours and my, I know a little, I don't know, but let me correct me if I'm wrong, but you and I hold a little bit different opinion about food and everything, right? But still,
I'll talk in alignment with the India. I know your guys' beliefs, and I actually was mentored by a boxer from India who's like a yoga master. So I've not with food. I'm not dogmatic, and I've done every single. I've gone on diets where I've only ate fruits and vegetables raw.
yeah.
So I've tried different things, and I found out what works for me. But I know what to say here that will be balanced for both of us.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I totally agree.
I want to first start because this is the most important. I always say health is wealth. Money is not wealth. You're gonna feel if it doesn't matter how much money you have back pain and all this pain and depression. Like, who really cares? Like, you're gonna pretend to look happy on the outside with your Lamborghini, but as soon as you sit inside and you're alone, it's not gonna be that glamorous. It's gonna be just another car. The first thing that I teach is always the mind and the subconscious mind. I am trained. That's what I was doing with him in all types of mental modalities to help people clean out their mindset, neuro-linguistic programming, hypnosis, different things like that. That's amazing. And you can get that all for free on YouTube. Put some earphones on and get some new if you can't think positive, put something in your ears that will help you think positive. So flood your brain with positivity. That's the first step. The next step is there are physical laws to this universe. So what we put into our body becomes us. You are what you eat. That's like an age-old time. So there is a product. I will shill something. Everything isn't free. So I'm super bullish on this product called Oral Gold. I believe it's the best product in the world. It's literally liquid gold. It has over 100 minerals in it. That's really what the root cause of the problem in the food industry is the demineralization of our food. We're not getting the minerals that we used to get. Not only is this going to give you all the minerals that you need, but when your body gets all the minerals you need, your body could actually clean itself out. It could regenerate. It could build. It could heal itself. So Oral Gold is going to also, I can't really speak too much on certain things, but it gets rid, this is how I word it. I have to be careful. So if I get a cup of water and there's a bunch of contaminants in that water, let's say chlorine, let's say fluoride, and let's say a few other things, put Oral Gold in it, all that nasty heavy metals, all that stuff is going to become neutralized and become drinkable. So if our body is made out of 70% water, what do you think it's going to do inside you? That's all I'm allowed to say. Number two is medicinal mushrooms, not the psychedelics. Huge fan of medicinal mushrooms. This is what kings, it's what the kings, the emperors, the people, the top people used to eat. So I want to be a top person, so I want to eat like a top person. So a good one is lion's mane. Lion's mane will literally regrow nerves in your brain. You want to be a good investor, you want to think circles, lion's mane is what you want. It's going to also make you more creative. It's going to also heal your nervous system. Like if you have any trauma, you could actually heal trauma just with lion's mane. You don't have to do any therapy. And there's a bunch of other mushrooms, reishi, chaga for your immune system. Those mushrooms are so powerful. I recommend them to everyone. Those if you heard of them?
No, I haven't heard of. I'm totally new with this mushroom concept because in India it's like not a thing. Mushrooms are not a thing here in India. But
you know what's big? You know what's big in India? What I learned from the guy.
That's what I'm gonna say. That
turmeric. Turmeric is
turmeric. Yes.
Turmeric is incredible.
Yeah, so I use it everywhere.
Before I ever started investing, I invested in my health. I invested in supplements. I invested in vitamins, the best. I'll pay $50, $100 for the best of the best because I want to be the best of the best inside. But there's so much more. You could do a water fast. There's a million different things to do. Just each day, just try to do one thing, and then you're going to become addicted to the feeling of feeling good.
Yes.
Let's say you do one. Let's say you're all the way at the bottom. Do one thing that makes you feel good. The next day, do another thing. Then you're going to be wanting to do more. Let me do two things. Now, I literally will not, unless I don't want anything that's not actually benefiting me. So I always read, what's the benefit of this? What's the benefit of this? There's benefits, I'm taking it. If there's no benefit, why am I putting it in my body? It's like putting water in your car's gas tank. Like it doesn't do anything. Why put it in there? So I'm only putting premium gas. And that's how, if you've been watching me, I put videos out every day. I'm on Telegram posting all this research. I have so much energy. It's 9 o'clock, been gone all day because of this. And that's how I could find these. That's how I'm open to all this stuff. So it's huge.
Yeah, just tell me, you always feel resting, like you don't feel restlessness because you are like when you're sitting here with me, it's 9 p.m. You still feel that your body has enough energy because you feel that you had enough rest while sleeping. That's what I think because I sleep only for like 4.5 hours or something because I don't feel taking so many amount of rest because I think my body had enough, I'm feeling good, and that's how your food, like what you eat, it depends. Your sleep quota depends on what you eat. So when you start eating good or healthy, you get healthy, and you don't need sleep for like 8 hours or 10 hours a day. What do you think about that? Do we need like 8 to 10 hours of sleep?
I'm so happy you brought up sleep because there's something I've been wanting to add in my new YouTube video that I want to tell everybody. Sleep is number one. You can't cheat sleep. So you don't need to sleep 8 hours or whatever, but if you do sleep, you want to sleep deep. Yeah. That's when like your sex hormones and a lot of other stuff, they're able to regenerate. You don't sleep at night. That's when your testosterone things get low. So one of the biggest things this generation could benefit, and I do have to actually leave, probably do one more question.
Sure, man.
The number one thing, and I should have talked about this so long ago, so you're the first show that's going to get this. You probably already talked about it. Do not sleep with your phone next to you at night.
Oh, yeah.
So many people fall asleep with the phone like this, and they right next to their head, and it will actually stop you from allowing you to have a deep sleep because of the frequencies, the EMFs, the Wi-Fi, everything. Honestly, if you have Wi-Fi, you should even turn your Wi-Fi off before bed. I forget a lot of the times. I'm not perfect, but if I had like a servant or something, like I want to make sure your job is to turn the Wi-Fi off before I go to bed because that is so important. Like it's so important. And the phone too. Get the phone away from you when you go to sleep.
Yeah, man. I totally agree. Like now I know who to call when I come to America. Like what product is better for me because like I really know what product is better for me, best for me here in India. Like Indian products, but I don't know what America consumes. So like I'm gonna call you for that. I'm gonna ask you everything because like really good stuff and you are always striving for better thing, and that's what I think people should have this quality, like always striving for better thing. So yeah, man, I completely agree with your point. So when I said we don't completely agree with the food items we consume, I don't mean that we are totally apart. No, the idea we share is similar, is same, not even similar but same.
I'll tell them
Getting
what our
healthy.
differences are. So our differences are through my health journey, I ended up becoming a big fan of certain healthy, organic, free range. I actually barely shop at a grocery market. I
Oh yeah,
shop local farms.
yeah, I do too.
So I became a big fan of different like animal products like grass-fed butter and raw milk, different things like that. So I'm really big on that, but I understand that
Yeah,
not everybody into that.
I
That's why I
completely.
kept with the herbs. The herbs is for everyone.
Yes, yes,
Herbs is
yeah,
everyone. Herbs are amazing, and that's what mushrooms are. Astragalus. There's
yeah,
cordyceps.
yes.
There's so many herbs. I'm a huge person on herbs. I
Yeah,
think
man,
everyone.
that's the major chunk that Ayurveda only talks about herbs mostly. Yeah, it talks about meat, it talks about other food substances and food vegetables and everything, but it mostly talks about herbs because it's same for everyone. It
They're
have
in the
same results.
Bible.
Yeah, yeah, it's even in Bible. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, man, I completely. Yeah, I only reject milk because it gives me the acidity, like because Indian.
The raw milk.
Oh yeah,
There
raw milk
are there
is.
are there are sugars in raw milk that some people they cannot. The sugars in it do not go good with them. So
Yes.
that's why I said I understand that it's not for everyone, and that's why
Yeah.
I don't really care enough like
Yeah. Yeah.
but to
That's why I
argue
know.
or fight about it or anything like that. It's not to me. Herbs are the most important function of health.
Agree.
So everything else is like here and there.
Yeah,
Well, I
man.
will say this. I will say this about my raw milk journey is, if you would have seen me before, my face was a lot skinnier. I was super skinny. I had problems gaining weight,
Okay.
and for me,
Oh yeah, you told me. You told me
the
that.
raw
Yeah, I
milk
remember.
really helped me like gain muscle mass so it ended up doing huge for me, but for some people they can't tolerate it, and yeah, so it's kind of like I don't really bring it up that much. But water,
Water.
like we
Yeah.
all agree, water is important. We could all agree
Yes.
herbs are important. We could all agree the
Yeah.
basics are.
Yeah. Food is all about like take try and error methods. Like use those substances and consume those things which is really good for your body, and your body will gonna tell that. Your body
That's
will gonna.
exactly that's exactly how I operate now. Is if I'm feeling like vegetarian, then if I'm feeling I want to eat salmon, then I'm gonna eat some fresh salmon. I'm always gonna go for the best, but I'm
Yes.
gonna eat. I just go off of my instincts, how I'm feeling, and that's
Yeah.
why I said a few years ago I was plant-based vegan. I
Yeah.
switched because that's just where it took me. So
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I
Anyways,
love Doc, I love Dr. Sebi. I love Robert
oh,
Morris. I
I
love
love Dr.
all
Srivi. Yes.
I love all those guys, and they're geniuses, and I respect everything they do. So I'm not dogmatic at all.
Yeah, yeah, I completely agree. Like, yeah. So with that being said, let's come to this end segment. Before I end this, before I take your concluding statement, I have this kind of a ritual which I made in my episodes and just show that if my guest can suggest any of the book they really want to suggest to the audience, that yeah, it's because reading is really important, knowledge is really important, so reading plays an important part. So what book do you suggest to my audiences, and that it's really good, that they should read that, any
I
book?
have I
Oh
have
yeah,
one.
man, go ahead. Yes.
It's called The Having.
The
I don't
Having.
know. Yeah, and it just talks about practicing, everything that we have in a day and not taking it for advantage.
Okay. So yeah, the having, I'm gonna link that. I'm gonna search that on internet. I'm gonna link that below on my description. Yes, and do you have any book?
Yeah. So if you like what I said about investing and about everything about becoming the new financial elite, which is possible in this time period, I would highly suggest this is like a Bible book. It's like a must for everybody that wants to become successful in life is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Bro, I'm
Almost
not gonna lie. Wait for it. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about that book when you said the financial thing and everything. I was thinking about that book because I've read that book and I know how, like Napoleon Hill, people ignore him, but he is like one of the best author I can say, and that book is one of the best. I still have it, and I have read like it twice. I read that book twice or thrice, and it's completely amazing. Yeah, I agree. And yeah, sorry to interrupt you.
If you haven't read Outwitting the Devil, then that'll be your next
Oh
step.
yeah, no, I haven't read that.
Basically, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill modeled and interviewed the most successful people on the planet. Amazing book. Gives you a whole formula, even like how to write your goals, how to do everything. The no-fap stuff, chapter 11, sexual transmission.
Yes, yeah.
Everything's in there. But then, so once you complete that, you can go to Outwitting the Devil, which is pretty much about why people fail, what they do to drift away and not achieve what they came here to achieve. So the Outwitting the Devil is also like the flip of the coin, which is a book that his family did not publish for a long time until like recently. So it's some good stuff in there. So Napoleon Hill, anything by him, that guy's he's special.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, completely agree. Yeah, anyways, thanks for your suggestion. I'm going to link all the book links in my description below. Yeah, any concluding statement you have, for my Indian audiences, especially, or like in general, anything.
I'm going to say that we're going through a big transition. And we all agree that we need to have money to pretty much survive. So there is nothing more important than learning and researching what is happening with the financial system right now, because people do not care about you. In 2008, was anybody calling you up saying, I'm sorry that, my family, we lost our home during the whole, when the economy collapsed back in the day. Did any bank call my family and apologize? No, it's our responsibility. And if we're ignorant, it's no one to blame but ourselves. So I implore you, do not invest on anything that I say until you've done the homework. Do the homework, and whatever you believe in, and you have conviction on, and you have proof and evidence that this is going to be around. It may not be XRP, it may be XLM, it may be Algorand. Whatever you relate to, go for it. Take action. Nothing happens without taking the first step, taking action. The first investment is the scariest. When you put your first $500 in, it's going to be nerve-wracking. You're exiting the comfort zone. It's comfortable having a Wells Fargo or Bank of America with your debit card and knowing they're protecting it for you. It's uncomfortable going to something brand new. So you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable with trying new things. And I swear that first, then you're going to do another one, and then you're going to do another one. And then you're going to be into the place like me where like you got to be careful that you don't put all your rent money and do something stupid because you want to keep doing it. It feels so good. So that's the other balance of making sure you're only putting in what you could afford to lose. What's the ancient story? The tortoise and the hare. The rabbit is on the race to be first. The tortoise is gradually. It's a marathon. Investing is a marathon. If you go all in too soon, that's where you start getting stressed. I practice dollar cost averaging. So every check I have an allocated amount, and I put it into gold, silver, crypto, maybe a company on the stock market. I don't do that much anymore. So I have a system, I have roles, and I follow that system. And that's what has led me to win. If you like that system, you want to know more, I have tons of advice on Telegram for free. And it's not financial advice, just me as a friend helping a friend. And YouTube, we have videos and the round table, and
Yeah.
that's it. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, man, like your YouTube is pure gold. I always said, like whoever come to me more to know more about this cryptocurrency game and XRP and everything, I suggest them all. I suggest them all that go to Zen's YouTube, Zen God YouTube channel, and find it out by yourself. He don't just talk. You are the one, like who gives proofs, substantial evidences, which we call, right? Yeah, I completely agree with you. And that was the amazing, the amazing segment we had. I really love this episode. I'm really excited for the audiences, to know about you and what you do and what we are collectively contributing and trying to change. Yeah, man. So anyway, I'm sad.
Look how much we've already achieved with an XRP with $1.50. Imagine when XRP is $50. Like, what are we going to be able to do then? Like, imagine the power we're going to be feeling from this XRP.
Yes.
We haven't seen shit yet. Like, it's $1.
Exactly.
There's still so much more in the future coming. So you're going to come to America. We're going to do King Chella. There's so much.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
When do you come again? When do you come?
Late August.
Yeah, that's coming up quick.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's like 3.5 months or something. That's it. Yeah, man. Anyways, yeah. So I'm sad.
Well, with the way time's going now, it's gonna happen fast.
Oh yeah, time is moving really fast, and I think May is really going to be the boom week. Like we are already seeing the Palestine-Israel situation and everything. Well, let's not get there. But yeah, anyways. So I'm sad we have to end this because you have to go somewhere else too, and I completely understand. It's
Well,
like,
I've got some people waiting on me. That's all.
oh yeah, sure.
I'm not home right now because
Okay.
I've been gone all day. So yeah, I would say we could do this again. Just let me know. I'm
Sure,
sorry
man.
for. I'm
No,
really
no.
bad.
I completely enjoyed it,
For
bro.
me, talk about being a time cop. Like, I'm really bad with schedules. It's my number one.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Like I'm
always
saying
doing
that.
so many different things, and like today I booked him and you at the same time. So
Oh, okay. No,
it's
man.
my fault. I need to get better at my schedule. So that's
No.
something I'm
It's like I should thank you that you came and you provide so much knowledge for my Indian audiences, for my colleagues, for my friends, their friends, and everyone. I really appreciate what you do.
Put my email in the description because all the people in India, I'll open up my emails. So if they have questions,
Sure. Yeah, I'll post all your information.
You guys are other countries are going to benefit from this way more than Americans. Americans are freaking idiots and they can't even see an opportunity that hit them. You guys, this is going to help not just your country, but other countries so much. Like, you guys we need to spread this like it's no tomorrow, like for real, because the more average Joes like me and you that own XRP is more XRP we're stealing from the bankers and the people that actually want it. So yeah. But yeah, man, this was awesome. Thank you so much. And
thank you, bro, coming in. I really appreciate you, what you do, and what you have shared, your wisdom on my show for my audiences. Yeah, man. This is Rex from Conscious Mantras signing off.
Peace.
Peace.